Now, Habitat for Humanity, I'm sure most of us have heard of it. It's the nonprofit giving people a chance at home ownership while helping bring many community members together to build the homes. The local affiliate here in our area is Maumee Valley Habitat for Humanity, and it's hosting a women's build this weekend. Girl power. So to help build a house for a very deserving local family, we have someone, of course, I know you know, her name, Kaylee Marentet, and also I have Julie, say your last name for me.
Isola,
because I was going to say it wrong, so that's why I made Julie say it. Now, Julie, I believe, is this your home we're building?
It is my home.
Go,
yes.
girl, congratulations.
Thank you.
Tell me a little bit about how you got involved in this.
I researched because I have a friend who actually had a home built for her through Habitat out of Wood County 10, 12 years ago. And so I decided I would look on this internet and find Maumee Valley Habitat and their homeownership program. And I just went from there.
And you got chosen.
I did.
How did it feel when was it a phone call? Did someone knock on the door and let you know? Like, tell me how you found out.
It was a process. You go in for your application, and then you have some board members come out and interview at your home, and then they say, we'll let you know. And I got a phone call that just told me you were selected. And so it was a very emotional feeling, joy, but a lot of tears, happy tears. But so that's how that went, yeah.
Wonderful. Now, Kaylee, you have been a part of building homes like Julie's. Kind of, what was that like?
Yeah, so my first women build was in Lansing, Michigan, back in 2019. I worked on 5 different houses through like 3 years there, different homes. But I fell in love with women build, I don't know, maybe like construction and tearing stuff down and painting. I thought it was really neat being able to use a nail gun and a table saw and everything.
They trust her.
They did. So this is actually a picture you can see from last year. So last year was our first women build. I was involved with it in my last TV station. That was our annual thing. When I came here, I said, do we have a relationship with Habitat? And we had said no. I said, well, we're about to. So
it is.
This is our second build now. So it's tomorrow. You can see date right there, women build last year.
There's Kaylee.
So there we will be tomorrow, building a home for Julie.
Now, when it comes to this, and both of you know this answer, is this a free, no strings attached? You just sit and make Kaylee go do all the work? How does this work with Kaylee and Julie? How does that work?
So it is like there is strings attached to it. It's for low to moderate income families that can't maybe qualify for traditional mortgages. It is a 0% interest mortgage, if I'm correct. And then also the participants have to put in 250 hours of sweat equity.
Julie, you got to put in some sweat equity.
I've got it put in.
Painting away.
It's in. So I'm working on the last 100 of my construction hours. I have I want to say 15 hours more to go.
Nice.
And my 250 is in. So yeah, it's very exciting. Very exciting. Yes.
Just being a part of this and then knowing that this is going to someone like Julie, someone who is deserving, someone who is working hard, how does it feel to work on things like that? Because like you said we have to do this. Now sitting next to Julie, how does it feel being next to her?
So this is actually my first time meeting Julie, which is nice. It always gives you a little bit more motivation when you actually see the face, you get to hear their story and see who they are as a person. You think about that when you are, putting those nails in and painting those walls. You think about what that house is going to be as a home for Julie and her family and all these people.
When it comes to volunteers, because now I'm fired up, but mind you, I know y'all early in the morning and I can't get down with the get down because I'm late at night. But how does it work if we're interested? Can we join Julie? Can we join others?
Yeah, so there are, I know for Women Build in particular, so other companies can also say, hey, we want to do a Women Build as well. So if there's an insurance company out there or some company that wants to get their women together to do this, they can volunteer. There's still spots open. I know that there's a phone number too. It's 419-382 and then let's see, 1964. Yep. Or you can visit that website right there if you want to get out and volunteer. I mean, it can be a few hours, it can be a day, it can be a couple days. Tatiana?
I like
a couple days.
And me as a homeowner, I actually go out every time there is a group out there and introduce myself and tell everybody how grateful I am that they're there.
I love it.
So yeah, so I've met a lot of people within this community of women, which is great. And so yeah, it's an awesome organization. It really is. I've learned a lot more than I ever thought I would.
I can imagine about building a house, but now you know the home that you're owning.
Exactly.
Amen.
Exactly.
I
From
love
its top to it. Yep.
From its core.
Bottom to, yeah.
Julie's
all of
been
it.
there.
There it is.